bustling metropolis that's home to 7 million people. Fast-moving, culturally diverse and technologically advanced, it's a city that never sleeps. And nowhere is that more true than at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. Every week, this racecourse at the heart of the urban jungle puts on a spectacle that's part competition and part celebration. William Nader is the Executive Director of Racing at the Hong Kong Jockey Club.
For someone visiting Hong Kong, Happy Valley Racecourse has to be one of the top tourist attractions because it's a unique setting of a racecourse right in the middle of a city with high-rise, expensive luxury apartments all around. And it's just a great backdrop, and it cannot be duplicated. If you look all through the world, all the race courses in the world, there's nothing quite like Happy Valley, and there's a certain buzz and a certain electricity that goes through Happy Valley on a race night.
Founded 130 years ago, today the Jockey Club is a slick commercial operation. On an island where the population density peaks at 130,000 people per square kilometre, a Guinness World Record, there's limited space for humans, let alone livestock. Hong Kong's 1,200 racehorses are all stabled at the Sha Tin racecourse on the mainland. Those racing at Happy Valley are convoyed to the inner-city racecourse with military precision. And tonight, it's the highly anticipated International Jockeys Championship.
Well, that's just a great collection of international talent. That day's gotten bigger and bigger through the years. And we bring in 9 jockeys from overseas, and we'll have 3 local jockeys competing. It's a 4-race competition, and it sets the stage for the Hong Kong International Race Week. But it's a terrific competition, the best riders in the world, and just great entertainment and great excitement.
Unusually in the racing world, the championship sees jockeys assign their rides through the drawing of lots. Likewise, a starting gate draw determines start positions. Visiting jockey James McDonald of New Zealand takes the first leg on Expectator, while 2 of Hong Kong's representatives, João Moreira and Zach Purton, come home second and third respectively. Purton has finished runner-up on this night for the past 2 years.
The competition is fierce, the track is tight, barriers are crucial, and luck in running means everything. So you're never really guaranteed to win a race there until you've won it.
12 points are awarded for a race win, 6 for second and 4 for third. Japanese jockey Yuichi Fukunaga strikes another blow for the overseas contingent by winning the second leg of the championship on Ocean Roar. But another top-3 finish for João Moreira, current leader in Hong Kong's Jockeys Premiership, keeps local hopes alive.
The atmosphere is very exciting. It does get on you. If you're not calm and relaxed, it can get up into your mind, can get you to be a little bit lost. But so far, I've been able to handle the pressure, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying the game.
Race 3 is also won by Fukunaga, but Moreira remains in contention going into the last race thanks to his second-place finish. 8 points separate the 2 contenders, meaning only a win will do for the Brazilian-born jockey. But Moreira can only manage third as Australia's Ryan Moore wins the final race on board the David Ferraris trained horse Amazingly. The result means Yuichi Fukunaga is the first Japanese jockey to win the International Jockeys Championship outright. With the midweek carnival over, attention turns to the city's main course, Sha Tin, for the weekend's international races. It's one of the most eagerly anticipated dates on the world racing calendar, with a total purse of over $10.5 million US. Trainer Richard Gibson is fully aware of the occasion's significance.
It's the only time of the year where the best of the world are put up against the best of Hong Kong. So on that day, there are 4 championship races. You've got the sprint, the long distance race, which is called the Vals, and then the 2 highlights are the mile race and then the Hong Kong Cup, which is over 2,000 meters. So you're getting really, really top, multiple Group 1 winners from Europe and Australia and even America sometimes coming to perform here in Hong Kong. And it's a great showcase for Hong Kong racing.
With the cream of world racing coming into Hong Kong for this top-level meeting, the club's vets and quarantine staff are in constant demand. To minimise risk, all international horses are kept apart from Hong Kong's domestic bloodstock. After Europe and Hong Kong share the spoils in the day's first 2 Group 1 races, next up is the Hong Kong Mile. A blockbuster race worth almost $3 million, it's open to thoroughbreds aged 3 years or older. The standout contender is John Moore-trained Able Friend, ridden by João Moreira in black and gold silks. A good gallop is set by the field with Moreira's chestnut gelding sitting back to begin with. But on the home straight, the 30-year-old's game plan becomes evident as Moreira puts the hammer down. Able Friend cruises past the pack and eases to a 4.5-length victory. No corners are cut at Sha Tin ahead of the year's grand finale, the Hong Kong Cup. 30 farriers at the racecourse look after the 1,200 horses, fitting them with new aluminium shoes every 2 to 3 weeks. Every detail is taken care of leading up to the world's richest 2,000-metre turf race. Last year's champion, Akid Mafid, was trained by Richard Gibson.
Well, the Hong Kong Cup's one of the biggest races in the world. It's that simple. It's 2,000 metres on turf. It's a really good time for the Europeans to come here. French-trained horses have had a great result in the race. You look back at the race history and you see all these champions and champion mares and the Ouija boards come and the Prides and the Gin and Tonics, and you think of all these wonderful horses that have performed. So when you're lucky enough to have a horse good enough to be in the race is a really exciting moment, and obviously to win on the big day is, you know, it's great to deliver.
The climax to the Turf World Championships gets underway with a prize fund of $3.23 million at stake. 70,000 spectators look on as the field settles at an even pace. Another Moore-Moreira combination is hotly tipped for success. 4-year-old gelding Designs on Rome is in fine form coming into the race. The charge for home begins at the final turn. Designs on Rome on the outside in the red and yellow silks battles with another local favourite, Military Attack. João Moreira times his run to perfection, prevailing over Military Attack in a breathless finale. The hard-fought race means Hong Kong claims overall honours on the day, with 3 race wins to 1 over the 7 visiting nations. As 2014 draws to a close, the Hong Kong international races provide a fitting finale to the Chinese Year of the Horse.